Hello everyone, my name is Lena and welcome to my channel. I am an online teacher and on my channel I like to talk about teaching online. I like to help other teachers to build their online teaching businesses, and I like to share what I've learned, companies that I've worked for, and all types of stuff to help you to build your businesses and just to, help you along your journey. So if you are interested in this type of content, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I put out videos regularly. And in this video, I wanted to talk to you about 5 alternative companies to Cambly. So recently I put out a video about the hiring process for Cambly. And many teachers or many people saw the video, they applied, and then afterwards they responded to me saying that they did not get hired or they didn't hear from Cambly. And I felt really bad, because Cambly is a great company to work for, and if you're interested in teaching online, I would love for you to be able to do that. So that's the reason why I'm making this video, to help other people or help those people who didn't get hired find another company that might work for them, that has similar qualifications of Cambly, because Cambly is very desirable because it will hire teachers from all over the globe. You don't necessarily have to have a bachelor's degree. You don't need to have an ESL certificate, and they actually do hire non-native speakers. So it's a really nice company to kind of start teaching online with if you don't have a lot of training with teaching or teaching English online. So anyhow, don't just stop there. There's too many companies out here to just stop at that one company. Let's talk about some other companies that you should look into if this is really what you want to do. So the first company that's on my list is, oh, I almost forgot. Before I get into this, I will be leaving some information in my description box for you to look into if you want to see just a whole arrangement, or just a whole list of companies that I've put together of ESL companies and qualifications for those companies, and what type of teachers they're looking for, if they're native English speakers or non-native English speakers, and what if they teach to adults or children. I'm working on this list. I've pretty much already done, but I'm giving you the unfinished copy, and it's a work in progress, but I still want to share it with you. You could check out the link in my description box if you are interested in having that resource. Okay, but I just want to let you know it's down there, along with some other things that I use in my classroom when I'm teaching. So go ahead and check out the description box, and you might find something that's helpful for you. But okay, first on my list is English First. And just a sidebar, this is the research that I've done. I've tried to make sure that I'm getting accurate information. So if there's something that I'm saying that is not accurate, and this because you have personal experience with these companies, please leave information down for everyone below so that we can all benefit from the corrections that need to be made. English First is a company you can teach to adults and you can teach to children. Actually, I was able to interview a teacher, ESL teacher, Michelle. She came on my channel and she talked about it. You could check out the video that we did, and she would give you more details about that company, because I have not worked for the ESL or for English First. But I can say that you can apply to teach adults, or you can apply to teach with children. And if you apply to teach adults, it's similar to Cambly. It's kind of a conversational type lesson that you would have with the adults. So you do need to have an ESL certificate or bachelor's degree for EF, but it's just one to keep in mind if you are trying to go, look for an alternative. Then there's Paul Fish Free Talk. Now, Paul Fish, you can apply and you can try to teach teach children with Paul Fish, and that way they would give you lessons, and you do have to have an ESL certificate in order to do that. Or you can teach on Paul Fish without an ESL certificate, and you could just teach free talk. And in this case, you set your price, and people will sign up. They'll choose you as their tutor, and you go from there. So you just kind of decide when you want to work, and it really doesn't take a whole lot of scheduling. I mean, you could just turn your make yourself available, like you just kind of press the button and then people can call you. And so you would basically say that you're on for accepting students, and then those people would come to you, and then you can have a lesson with them. You don't necessarily know who they are before they get to you. It could just be anyone. So but yeah, I know Paul Fish, some people really like them and some people have trouble with them, and there's a whole lot to Paul Fish other than just having some conversations with people. I mean, you can post videos, you can have like a social media feed on Paul Fish. It's a lot going on Paul Fish. So it's something to check out. But yeah, you could teach free talk on Paul Fish. Ungu is another company that's similar to Cambly. You don't have to have an ESL certificate. You don't have to have a bachelor's degree, and they will offer you up to $10 an hour. So the pay is about the same as Cambly. So Ungu, they have great lessons that you can actually use their lessons even if you're not a teacher. If you go to their website, you can use their lessons. You can access their lessons if you want to use them in your independent teaching with your own students. So I've done that before with my own students. I've used their lessons and they've worked out really good. So it's a good resource to have even if you don't apply to them. Ungu is an alternative. Italki is another alternative to Cambly. Italki, you can apply either as a community teacher or a professional teacher. So the professional teacher is going to have more qualifications that are needed, like you need to have a bachelor's degree, you need to have an ESL certificate. And then you create your own lessons and you set your own price. And you can teach more than just English. You don't have to just teach English on Italki. But if you are just applying to as a community teacher, you don't have to have the same qualifications, and it's more of like a conversational lesson where people just call or set up appointments with you and they just want to practice their English. So it's very casual, laid back. So yes, there's the two different type of teachers, and the prices, you set your own price. So the average price is between like $5 and $50, and it just depends on you as a teacher. I guess you probably get reviews. Again, I've never worked with them, but I could just assume that as a teacher, you get reviews, and students will see what your reviews are, and so it's probably better to start pricing or charging your students a lesser amount, and then go higher as you get more reviews and you have more classes under your belt. So that's one way to do it. And actually, when I was reading some information about the Italki teachers, one of the students was actually saying that they prefer the community teachers, and they sometimes think the community teachers are better than the professional teachers. So if you're a community teacher and if you get a lot of good reviews, then maybe you can really hike those prices up higher, so you're happier with your income. Then there's Prepoly. Prepoly is very interesting because, yes, you don't only have to teach English, you can teach other subjects too. And actually, students on the Prepoly website will actually post requests. They like jobs wanted. They want a tutor. They're looking for a tutor, and they'll say what kind of tutor they're looking for, and they'll say the price range that they're willing to pay. So you can just go through and see like, oh, is this a student that I want to teach? Do I want to apply for their ad? So that's pretty cool. But you do have to be accepted as a teacher in order to start doing that. And you can also set your own prices too. So students can choose you as a teacher, and you can charge your own prices. They say the average price is between $15 and $25 an hour. And yeah, you create your own lessons, or you would have your own topics to discuss. So if you want to be a more casual teacher, you could just, say, I'm here to practice conversational English with my students, and then you would just be ready to have a topic to discuss, and then the students would know that when they come to your class, it's just kind of like a laid back class. You're not necessarily focusing on grammar, but just conversation. And sometimes that's all they want. So yeah, the teachers from Prepoly are from all over the globe again, so you don't have to worry about them looking for just a specific area. And just a sidebar, this is the research that I've done. I've tried to make sure that I'm getting accurate information. So if there's something that I'm saying that is not accurate, and you know this because you have personal experience with these companies, please leave information down for everyone below so that we can all benefit from the corrections that need to be made. And okay, so those were my 5, but I'm going to give you a bonus. Amazing Talker is very similar to Prepoly in that you have to create your own lessons, and students will choose you. You set your own prices, and the more students you get, and the better you look with the more qualifications you have, then you're more likely to have those students to choose you as a teacher at those higher prices. So yeah, you can set your prices high or low, or start low and then go higher. But Amazing Talker has teachers from all over as well. So if you're having trouble if you're having trouble finding a job teaching online, and it's because you are in, maybe South Africa, or a location that just is hard for companies to want to hire you, these are some companies: Amazing Talker, Prepoly, Italki, and Goo. These are some great companies for you to apply to because they have a wide variety of teachers. So I hope this information was helpful. Again, I really tried to find the correct information on these companies, but if I have made a mistake, please correct me nicely in the comments below so that we can all benefit, and tell us about your experiences with these companies so that we can know what to expect, because I don't really have personal experience with these companies. I just looked them up because I wanted to help other teachers. And also, if you want to see more companies that might work for you, again, I said but before, I will repeat it, that I do have a link for my big chart that I am creating of all of the online ESL companies and teaching platforms that you could possibly get hired at, and the list is growing, but I'm working on it and I'm making it available now. So if you click on the link, then you can go ahead and you'll be able to download this resource. So I hope that it is helpful, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please go ahead and send me a message, email me, teacherlenalife@gmail.com. You can send me a question, and I can help you to answer anything that I know that I can help you with. So again, I'm here to help. I want to, I've enjoyed my journey teaching online, and I'm trying to help others to enjoy their journey teaching online too, because it's, it's growing, and it's just a wonderful opportunity. So, and the reason I have this channel is because I benefited from watching so many other teachers on their YouTube channels. When I was starting out, I watched so many different teachers. It was so helpful for me. So I felt like I wanted to give back to the teacher community by starting my own channel too. So, yeah, I do have lots of videos that would help other teachers to get started and, answer some questions that you might have about teaching online. So, okay, now I'm rambling, but thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye. So everyone, I want to leave you with a few things, and one is Manicam, because Manicam is the online teacher's best friend, as I put it, because it allows you to do so much in your classroom. It really helps to bring your classroom to life. So you can use it to use props for your classroom, to decorate your classroom, and so much more. And this is just a picture of it without me in the middle. I'm just showing you what it actually looks like, but you can add your image in the middle there, but I just don't have it for right now. But I do want to show you some of the things that you can add. You can add props to help show the weather. If you're teaching young children, you can show them, different things for what the weather looks like in their part of the world. Or you can decorate your classroom with little props, little welcome banners, and name tags, and all these things can be made bigger or smaller, however you want it to look. Or they even have a lot of borders that you can use on Manicam to help decorate your classroom. So there's a lot of fun things that you could do with Manicam. And there is a link in the description box down below that can help you to find one for yourself. There's a free version, but there's also a paid version. And if you do use my link below, I do get a little bit of a percentage of that. So I would love you if you would help me with that. And they also have the chroma key and virtual background options. So if you want to add a virtual background, you can either add your own picture, or they have pictures that you can use already on the platform. Then they also have a blurred out feature or replace feature. So you can do a lot with your virtual backgrounds to have fun with different pictures in your background. Something else I want to leave you with is, if you're looking to get ESL certificate for an inexpensive price, you can check out the International Open Academy and use my affiliate link down below, and you get a discount. You can see they take off a good chunk of money when you are trying to take a class nowadays, and it's $19.04 for a TESL. So that's wonderful. You can get a TESL. They all actually offer a TEFL now. This is a newly added program. You could get a TEFL for the same price. And then they have a great class, Make Money Teaching English Online. So this will help you to learn some basic skills that would help you to teach English online if you're new to it. So you can see there are some teachers that you might be familiar with who also have YouTube channels now, so they do help with this course. So yep, you can get that at the International Open Academy. My affiliate link is down below. I would really appreciate it if you would use that if you are interested in this class. And then there's also, if you're interested in teaching English online or abroad, there is this bachelor's degree program that is relatively inexpensive. You can get it for $2,500, and it is a very short program, so you don't have to spend years doing this bachelor's degree program. You could do it in a short amount of time. They use a lot of your previous experience to help you to finish this program quicker. And you can see it's at the United States Institute of Language and Clerical Studies. So if you visit their website and you use my discount code, you can get a discount off of your tuition, and let them know that I sent you. Either they'll ask you the question or they'll ask you to enter the discount code, and just let them know that Teacher Lena sent you. So here is a glimpse of their website that you can visit if you're interested. You can go there and you can apply and use the discount code there. But there are teachers or students all over the world who are using this bachelor's degree program to get a bachelor's degree so that they can teach English online or all over the world. If you want to go teach abroad, this is a bachelor's degree that could help you to get a job teaching abroad. So check it out. The link is in the description box down below, or the website is, and you would just go to the website and you can enter the discount code to get your discount, and let them know that I sent you. Tyler is the admissions counselor who I have been in contact with. His email information is in the description box also, so you can talk directly to him if you have questions about the program, and if you want to know if this program is the right one for you. His information is also in the description box as well.